out-wrestled and controlled guys on the mat. He's just constantly developing, and I just love the mental approach that CorySandhagen brings to the table. He's just always worried about just evolving. He knows that he's taken some losses to the absolute top guys in this division, but he doesn't ever let it set him back. He looks at it as just lessons and keep plugging away, keep moving forward. And Deiveson Figueiredo is dangerous, and CorySandhagen recognizes that. He's not overconfident, Michael. He just thinks he's better in every asset. He knows that Deiveson presents problems, but he thinks he can solve them.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised, because when you see him operate, the way that he moves around, he's always on balance, he switches stances, he's very educated in his approach to everything that he does. Excellent striking, world-class jiu-jitsu, growing and getting more experience every single time we see him. I mean, he's almost as technical as you can get in terms of movement and on the feet. All right, he hasn't got the one-shot knockout power of some monster, but he's super technical.
Rock Dwalishvili letting us know he's watching CorySandhagen. All eyes on Figueiredo once he entered the octagon. Here's your tail of the tape for our main event. CorySandhagen, big betting favorite in this one. He's 4 years younger than the Brazilian. Figueiredo 6 inches shorter, and the American has a 2-inch edge in reach. Let's set the table one final time tonight with Joe Martinez.
Live around the world from Wells Fargo Arena here in the great city and state of America, Des Moines, Iowa. This is the main event of the evening. 5-round schedule in this top 5 showdown in the UFC Bantamweight division. This bout is sanctioned by the Iowa Athletic Commission. Executive Director is Chad Bergmeyer. The 3 judges scoring at octagon side: Mike Bell, Darren Cleary, and Ron McCarthy. And inside the octagon, your referee in charge of the action, Dan Miragliata. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Des Moines, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background is boxing and Muay Thai. At 5 feet 5 inches tall, he weighed officially 135 pounds. This veteran holds a record of 24 victories, 4 defeats, with 1 draw. He is the UFC's number 5 ranked bantamweight contender, fighting out of Suré para Brazil. Here's the former 2-time UFC flyweight champion of the world, Dios da Guerra, Deiveson Figueiredo. And across the octagon, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in 135 and 1/2 pounds. In 22 professional fights, his record stands at 17 victories with 5 defeats. He is the UFC's number 4 ranked bantamweight contender of the world from Aurora, Colorado. Here is CorySandhagen.
All right, gentlemen, been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all time. I want you to take yourselves at all time. If you want to touch close to it now, good luck to both of you.
No stranger to 5-round fights for either of these gentlemen. Deiveson Figueiredo, a decorated champion at flyweight. CorySandhagen, in his 5th straight UFC headliner, his 7th overall. Add to that an interim title bout with Petr Yan several years ago. Says he does better in 5-round fights. We'll see how they settle in. Sandhagen is in black. He's the favorite. Deiveson Figueiredo in yellow.
So as I said on the walks, the overhand right for Deiveson Figueiredo. Anytime you find somebody that's taller, he just finds the mark every single time. And it's worth pointing out, even though Sandhagen is 6 inches taller, he only has a 2-inch reach advantage.
Yeah, he's got long arms, Figueiredo.
Yeah. Figueiredo's good in this situation early. Watching for an inside trip.
dipped for a brief takedown attempt to Figueiredo. Now Sandhagen backs him to the fence. This is the second fight where Trevor Whitman is the lead corner for Cory Sandhagen. Carrington Banks, his great friend and wrestling coach, always by his side. Ryan Hall also in the corner of Sandhagen tonight. Big uppercut for Figueiredo as he breaks to the right.
Cory talked a lot about how he's settling into getting ready for 5-round fights, right? Whereas before he was so much movement out there. He's like, I can't do that over 25 minutes. You've got to learn to settle, use your movement effectively, but not overdo it to be able to have that same endurance throughout each round.
He's also been revealing his personality a little bit.
Oh, so funny.
If you see the social media stuff, you know,
Shout out Rover.
his manager, I know, R.I.P. Rover, the dog, we saw him. But just like his manager doing these skits about being an influencer and stuff. Oh, that's a nice uppercut. That'll have some
nice takedown, though.
Amazing takedown. That was so good.
Sandhagen gives his back to return to his feet.
Oh, he's trying to jump back on the back of Sandhagen as he falls off.
But this is what Deiveson Figueiredo does.
Let's see, Cory's in on those legs now. He's going to try to drive forward, put Deiveson on the back. Good job from Sandhagen. But Deiveson still showing how dangerous and quick he is in those grappling transitions. Now he's on the leg, yeah.
Sandhagen settles in and goes body head with some strikes.
There's no leg lock obviously right now, but Cory's got to be careful. And so does Figueiredo, lying on his back like this. There's a potential heel hook there, but he ain't going to get that.
Whoa, nice ground and pound here from Sandhagen.
Finding his spots right now. Oh, nice elbow to the top of the dome.
Massive shot. Now,
It's on the heel hook.
There is, but
Doesn't have quite have the angle he wants.
it's super dangerous.
And Sandhagen unleashing, and that'll force Figueiredo to play defense.
Cory could try to pass that leg off to his right side if he wants to clear that leg, to take the pressure off of the knee.
I can hear these shots from here. These are heavy little blows. So trying to into a takedown.
Oh, I don't like the angle of that knee. It's hard to watch.
I don't like that either. But again, he's going right to his back. You know, the amount of experience that Figueiredo has, this is kind of surprising because you're always in a vulnerable spot when you go for your hooks.
He clears it. He's got to clear that leg. Cory getting a little frustrated here.
The danger is that he does have long legs and he's going to have more success with it. The knee bar is,
He's out.
He's out.
And now, more fierce ground and pound that's getting through. Now the left leg isolated for Figueiredo.
Nice job. Cory cleared it quick that time. Just thudding ground and pound here from Sandhagen.
I am very shocked at Figueiredo. This is very surprising that he's choosing to engage and hang on to this leg.
Oh, now the arm is pinned down. Short time on the clock.
Sandhagen, if he had like another minute to operate, he could get the finish here. Figueiredo's taking a lot of damage, and he isn't doing anything. Right? Just lying on his back, not moving.
This dominant through 5 minutes for Sandhagen. No commercial breaks for the duration of this fight. We're listening to the...
Where's the stool? Where's the stool? You get the stool? There's no stool. Davidson, just breathe. Just breathe right now.
All right, let's take a look at some of the work here and some of the ground and pound, more importantly, from CorySandhagen. He was trapped in this leg lock position, but took advantage of it because obviously as Figueiredo is worried about occupying the legs of Sandhagen, he's open for these big shots. Really good round there for CorySandhagen.
52 ground strikes landed in the round for Sandhagen.
I am shocked. I'm shocked. Deiveson Figueiredo, that was an amateur round. You know, in mixed martial arts at this level, we all know you cannot go for that.
All right, round two, John, let's go.
They start him for round 2. We'll see what he does now as they return to the feet.
Well, he better not go for a leg lock. CorySandhagen's on fire here. And that's a 10-8 round to open. Didn't take a single shot. No damage. Talk about the perfect start.
Stance switching battle. Sandhagen throws a big left.
Nice work by Figueiredo.
Snappy leg kicks there from Sandhagen.
Very fast. And powerful.
Yes, Sandhagen, you can see the difference. A lot less movement side to side and circling around. Normally he'd cover a lot more ground. Jack kind of find his entry, but he's just standing still, sticking and moving.
Yeah, you don't want all that wasted movement. Number one, it's taxing on your cardiovascular system. Number two, there's just sometimes no need for it. If you're out of range, you don't need to be in perpetual motion. Especially when you're fighting 5 rounds.
Whoa.
There's the right.
Sandhagen shrugged it off, but Figueiredo timed that one well.
It's a nice entry for Figueiredo and a good takedown.
Okay, tables turned as Figueiredo now. See what he can do from the top. Oh, now Sandhagen's
He's gonna go for a leg.
Left leg.
What are you doing, Corey?
Man uses it to reverse.
Uses it to get right on top, right back to where he was in round 1. Nice job from Figueiredo. Get his feet on the hips.
Yeah.
Push off.
That's how you do it. Nice takedown. Beautiful. Timed it perfectly.
He's loading up on these shots too. I think Corey's definitely, he's out here to make a statement.
Yeah, he is. Figueiredo seems to have no answer on the ground. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots. And I think he's content because of the jiu-jitsu style. He's content to be on his back. You don't want to be there taking all these shots from Corey.
No, not the way Corey's fighting from his top position.
Not with those elbows. There it is again. Trying for the knee bar.
Whoa, and now Sandhagen will chase one himself. Figueiredo uses it to reverse.
There's a inverted heel hook for CorySandhagen that might not be a bad idea. Now switching it, taking it to a calf slicer.
Uses to get right on top.
Oh, and that is going to do it. Figueiredo looks injured on the ground. Sandhagen was dominant throughout. It's a knee injury for Figueiredo, but it's the statement that Corey was looking to make. Round 2, TKO. Perhaps a title shot next for the Sandman.
when the legs are all tangled up like that and you're rolling around all over the place. That can happen. I want to see the replay though. CorySandhagen on top, landing some great shots. A tremendous performance from start to finish. Figueiredo had a few moments here and there, but other than that, mainly CorySandhagen. Seems like the knees popped or something here.
It's the left knee that ultimately led to the end.
So, yeah, I mean, look at the knee there. So if Cory goes forward, that's not a natural direction for the knee to bend. You see what I'm saying? Ooh. And it could have popped, but let's have a listen to this one.
Taps the left arm, if you keep your eye on it. Sandhagen was aware while he was, putting the finishing touches on it.
And by the way, Deiveson Figueiredo isn't the type of guy to tap out because he's just taking a few shots. He's been in there with the best of the best. He's a former champion, trying to become a two-weight division champion. Just because the fight isn't going his way, he's not the type to give up and tap out. So, he must be serious.
Sandhagen back in the win column in a big way. Got what he came for to Des Moines. We'll make it official and hear from him next.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Liberty.
Hey kid, it's pronounced Liberty.
Liberty.
On the clock, and he makes his first title defense next Saturday against Jack Della Maddalena, plus Shevchenko versus Fior for flyweight gold. Special offer if you purchase UFC 315 before May 5th. That's this Monday. You get $10 off the normal price. ESPNplus.com/PPV to order. But we're back inside of Wells Fargo Arena where CorySandhagen just dominated Deiveson Figueiredo into the second round, landed more than 100 total strikes, many of them on the ground. Let's make it official with Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 8 seconds, round number 2. We have a tap out due to injury. Therefore, we declare your winner by TKO, CorySandhagen.
I'm here with a very impressive CorySandhagen. Cory, an impressive performance. You shut him down from start to finish. It was a shame the way that it ended, but that was because of your work.
Nah, it wasn't a shame. If you don't know how to play 50-50, your knee gets popped. It happened to TJ, it happened to Figgy. If you just don't know how to play that position, you lose. And I'm better there. So I put him there, I sat up, it popped, and that's how it goes.
No, absolutely, I fully agree. This was a different CorySandhagen tonight. You seemed nastier, you seemed more aggressive, you seemed like you were intent on taking him out of there.
Yeah, man, I mean, nothing fires you up like a loss, you know? I got a really good team behind me, man. We work our butts off, dude. I'm gonna be champ one day. I just gotta keep working and working and working. I'm just a dude doing my best, man. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Figgy's he's a sleeper of a legend. Champion at 25, that was a big dub for me, so I'm just grateful for it.
Obviously, you took him out of here pretty quickly, but what was the game plan coming in here?
It was to whoop him everywhere, man. I'm trying to be a champ. Champs don't change how they fight. They go out and they fight how they do. And, man, my style is so good right now. My style is so good everywhere, grappling, top, bottom, standing. It's amazing. I'm ready to win that belt. Sean O'Malley, Marab, I want the winner. I'll be back up if they want. Look, I've dreamed of being a world champion for more than half of my life now. UFC, please give me an opportunity to show how great I am to the whole world, please.
The hard work's paying off. I got a feeling you're going to get your wish. Congratulations, that was a beautiful display. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, CorySandhagen.
Believes he's done enough to earn it. Gotta think he'll make the trip to Newark next month. His team, his wife, his family. Manager, and he's got a strong support system. That man cares.